In IB or international business, four well established global commodity and grain MNCs, multinational corporations, which are commonly known as the ABCD. This acronym stands for Archer Daniel Midlands, or normally we call it ADM, Bunge, Cargill, and Dreyfus. This well organized global agri food monopoly distinctly controls over 70% of commodity and grain trade and remains to be staunchly competitive in world business. In 2021, the ABCD's total revenue surpassed $320 billion worldwide. By using a case based research approach and literature survey, I specifically compared, contrasted, and investigated the four agri food MNCs and their evolutionary growth, corporate expansion, and distinct internationalization strategies in today's business world. The ABC grew out of their humble beginning and systematically expanded in global markets by seeking niche based strategies and FDI, which is foreign direct investment. In 2022, the ABCD maintained a unique comparative advantage by seeking fast growing emerging markets and operate in almost every corner of the world. Meyer in Financial Times of London comments that the ABCD companies, which dominate global agricultural flows, are vital to the world food trade, using hard to duplicate networks of silos, ports, ships, and farmer relationships. Evidently, these firms clearly dominate the global commodity and the grain industry. The Economist of London also observes the same comments, and they said that the world of grain trading is a very old business. The four giant firms that dominate global agriculture flows were all founded over a century ago, and their age is an edge, and their unique networks of silos, ports, ships, and farmer relationships were built over decades ago, and that made them indispensable. Of course, they are the middlemen. So, within today's changing geostrategic and geoeconomic forces of IB and global trade, the phenomena of ABCD grew significantly and remains to be a force to be reckoned with in global agriculture. And again, from its humble beginning in 1902 to a well established agro based MNC and Chicago based ADM, is clearly a powerful player and deals with oilseeds, corn, wheat, cocoa, and other businesses. The company has entered into many markets of the world and remains to be a winner in its niche markets. St. Louis based Bunge was founded in 1818 in Amsterdam, Netherlands, and carries a rich history as well. The company went through many acquisitions and kept on growing in the last 100 years. The company is a global player and remains to be an undisputed leader in its market, mostly soybean and distribution. Cargill is out of Minnesota and remains to be the largest private company in the US with the $114 billion of revenue. Founded in 1851, Dreyfus is headquartered in Rotterdam, Netherlands. The company deals with oilseeds, grains, fertilizer, sugar, coffee, etc. Regarding evolutionary growth and industries' metamorphosis, the ABCD maintained their distinct comparative edge in global agriculture. No wonder the business of grains and commodities is meticulously managed and controlled by the four MNCs. In internationalization strategies and company specific growth, the ABCD firm carry distinct advantages regarding their sheer size, financial prowess, and networks worldwide. These advantages bring new opportunities to the four firms when seeking new markets and industry sectors. At the same time, future challenges may emerge from well organized global firms, new competitors, and agricultural alliances. These trends will challenge the ABCD and their market share in the world agriculture. Forces of disintermediation, arrival of new technologies, and market disruption can also challenge the global commodity and food industry. In 2022, GVCs or global value chains have been impacted by the COVID 19 crisis and continue to disrupt markets and industries. In the literature, it has been discussed that cross sectoral GVCs may gradually change in the next decade because of cost issues and networks, and of course, their cascade effect. The literature also reveals that today's emerging food regimes or changing markets are creating new opportunities as well as problems for commodity and grain MNCs because of food security, new business model, geopolitics, and newly introduced sustainability standards. These structural changes may impact current and emerging food regimes, which are critical for maintaining governance systems. So, because of climate change and carbon footprints, we may also witness the emergence of additional food regimes in global business that may strengthen the global agriculture industry. At the same time, major findings of this study validate that the ABCDs are a force to be reckoned with in IB and global markets. Since the early 1800s, the ABCD witnessed a unique evolutionary growth because of diverse operations and comparative businesses. The ABCD internationalization patterns have been peculiar in their own style when dealing with expansion and corporate growth. In short, the ABCD phenomena has become a large monopoly and a force to be reckoned with. Within today's market condition, the changing GVCs, the ABCDs are here to stay because of geopolitics, consumer demand, emergence of middle class, and of course, corporate networks.